2000, in partnership with fast food chain Subway, to promote the newly released film Thomas and the Magic Railroad, a limited time promotion ran of Thomas and Friends toys were made and sold with every Subway Kids pack. The promotion ran from July 10th to August 20th, just about the right time the movie was nearing its release date. The set consisted of 4 different toys, either being pullback toys or ones that had working gimmicks with them. The characters included in this set would be Thomas, Percy, Diesel 10, and Lady. Sadly, we didn't get more characters like James or Toby, who were pretty prominent in the film, but I mean every character besides Thomas and the newbies got less than 2 minutes of screen time, so go figure. From what I've been able to gather, I've seen no commercial or prominent promotion for these toys, as would be expected in the early 2000s, which is rather odd. The toys were displayed in a rectangular vertical case, which showed off each toy with the characters' respective names, with each being strapped onto the board so they either don't fall off or get stolen. There's a nice promotional picture of Thomas taken during Season 5's production, rather than using the usual Magic Railroad Thomas pictures, which could be used instead. And under it, the usual components of the meal, including the toy. Which actually look kinda good, not gonna lie. No, but I'm getting ahead of myself. How about we look at the toys themselves? As you can see right here, we have a full complete set. So why don't we start off with our number 1 engine. So here we have a glimpse of the packaging. As you can see, it's pretty stock standard, kind of what you'd expect for a fast food toy. And on the back you can see it just has some general information. How about we get them opened up? Alright, let's move these out of the way. We'll look at these later. Here we go with Thomas. For a fast food toy, I think Subway did a really good job capturing a bunch of his details. He has his side rods, his lining is painted. You can see Thomas's nice little happy face. It looks really cute. This is the coupling system they use. They all have like this sort of connecting thing. I'm not really sure what to call it. It just has like some information about the toy. And if I remember correctly, this one is a pullback toy, so let's see if that's true. Alright, winding up. Oh, he just fell off the table. Overall though, this Thomas is super cute. He's really nice. And honestly just a great start to this little collection. Let's move on to our next toy. Actually, before I get to our next toy, let's look at these little pamphlet things that came in. So right here, at first, we have this little Thomas coupon. You can see the coupon has the little Thomas sprite, and it has the Magic Railroad logo. It says you can get 20% off any Thomas and Friends merchandise from Zany Brainy. On the back, it actually has more information on where to shop for Zany Brainy. Second one is actually really nice. This one is another coupon, but for a Thomas and Friends VHS tape for the apparently new release of Spills and Chills. In the back, it actually tells you how to get this, which is we're valid now, but obviously it's not. Moving on to Thomas's best friend, let's get on with Percy. Next up here we have Percy. It's honestly crazy how much detail they get to put into these little toys. A weird thing to note is that he has yellow striping. If some of you remember that one Mad skit that aired on Cartoon Network, it reminds me a lot of that. I think that's pretty funny. I don't think this one is a pullback toy. I think he just makes a little sound. I'm not sure what little clicking sound is supposed to be, but there's Percy. All he has is a little coupon. Bringing out Thomas over here, we can connect the two, just like this, and they can both go on their way. He needs a little help. Following up Percy, here we have Diesel 10, our villain, the baddie. Looking at him again, the attention to detail is quite immaculate, honestly. As you can see, like, here's little vents. His little stripes going on here are 3D, not just painted on. I really love what they did here. A little weird thing though is Pinchy. I'm not sure why he's not centered. Not even a complaint, honestly. It's just something to note. I'm a huge fan of his face right here. Thumbs up on Diesel 10. Pretty sure he also is a pullback. Let's rev him up and see him in action. Awesome. Rounding us off, here we have Lady. So let's get her open. She looks really, really good. The attention to detail on all these toys are honestly quite crazy. Here you can see her little side rods. Over here you can see her face, which is kind of the weirdest part of her. It's not really too accurate, the actual face she has in the film. But I mean, besides that, I honestly have no complaints. Since her cab is open, the only way you could really justify or substitute it is just gray side. I think this was kind of weird how they just have gray. But I mean, honestly, how else could you have tackled this? She is not a pullback toy like Thomas or Diesel 10, but she does have a little gimmick right here. If you hit it, she squeaks. Squeaking train. She also came with the Zany Brainy coupon. Rounding up our set, and I gotta say, these toys were amazing. Every single one of these toys impressed me. The attention to details, just their simple little gimmicks. They're just a nice little set overall. See how they all worked one unit. No! Gonna have a one-on-one battle. Charge! They completely miss each other. Charge! Charge! No, bro. Well, that was rather disappointing.
Aha! I've got the lost engine, Puffball!
Oh, really? Because I have the magic engine right here. What's up, Thomas?
What?
No! Looking at all of them together, the scale is pretty bad. Thomas is taller than Diesel 10. And Diesel 10 is shorter than Lady. Okay, maybe that might be the only thing about this set. The best thing about this set was that I got a total of 80% off Zany Brainy coupons, and I got $4 vouchers for the brand new Spills and Chills Thomas and Friends VHS. Now that is awesome. Months after the promotion had ended and the film was beginning to be released on home media, a limited short promotion in the UK ran, which included a free Subway Thomas toy with your purchase, lasting from Monday, November the 13th. It's unknown what the reason was for including the Subway Thomas. My guess was that they just had leftover stock and needed to get rid of them. I mean, would make sense if you think about it. I mean, who goes to Subway and gets a kids pack nowadays when I can instead go to McDonald's to get me that sweet, sweet Furby toy? There was also a gift set which had all 4 characters included, which is also a UK exclusive. Pretty neat, honestly. It's rather shocking hearing there hasn't been another widespread release of Thomas fast food toys since these came out, and they've mainly stuck to catering with Asian markets nowadays. In fact, just recently, a set of All Engines Gold toys were sold exclusively at Japanese McDonald's locations, which have mainly stuck with McDonald's, partnering up and selling these toys as far back as 2015. I actually own the full set of 2018 toys, and they're pretty alright. These toys didn't come to the West, but international imports are lifesavers, I'll tell ya. There's also, get this, a KFC set that was sold in 2007, and another one in 2016. Rather shocking I hadn't heard about it till much recently when searching info about this topic. All in all, this is certainly an interesting set to cover, and I'm glad I got to. Hopefully this brings light into other uncovered or less known merchandise. I mean, I don't think any merchandise line has ever made Diesel 10 look like a Twinkie. Well, I'm off then. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.